Thanks for joining us tonight. Passengers on board the jet that crashed in Toronto are now filing suit against Delta. At least two people have already filed suit, a man from Texas and a woman from Minnesota. Tonight, we're learning more about her allegations against Delta and about the pilots flying that plane. Joe McCoy joins us breaking down the claims. Joe?
Well, Julie, beyond physical injuries and mental distress, the lawsuit is claiming negligence on the part of Delta and Endeavour Air. And this is significant because under the Montreal Convention International Treaty, passengers injured on international flights can be compensated up to $200,000. But that number can increase if the airline is found to be negligent. Just 4 days after a Delta plane from Minneapolis crash landed and flipped upside down at Toronto Pearson International Airport, two passengers on that flight, including one from Minnesota, have filed lawsuits against Delta and its subsidiary, Endeavour Air.
You got some issues on how fast the pilot came in, what the height was when they came in.
Both of the lawsuits filed claim significant physical and mental injuries. One of them alleges the crash was due to negligence directly attributable to Delta and Endeavour. It claims the flight crew failed to observe the most fundamental procedures for a landing approach, failed to monitor flight condition on approach, and was inadequately trained and supervised, something Delta says isn't true.
Discovery will bring out more of that, and that'll prove what the case is or what it isn't.
Attorney Michael Bryant says it will be a long time for the investigation to be complete and for damages, if any, to be paid out. How difficult is it for a plaintiff to prove that they're going to have long-standing either emotional or physical injuries from this?
Again, it depends upon the testimony of the person, what their doctors say, what their friends say. So it's how you put it together, how you weave everything together so the jury understands it.
After online rumors circulated about the pilots, Delta released a statement Thursday night saying the captain was hired in 2007 and that the first officer, hired in January of 2024, had completed training and her experience exceeded the minimum requirement set by U.S. federal regulations. The Minnesota woman that filed one of the lawsuits and her attorney both declined to comment tonight. FAA regulations require commercial pilots to complete a minimum of 1,500 hours of flying experience. And I spoke with an aviation expert tonight who he feels that the claims that the pilot hired in 2024 was underqualified, quite frankly, are total nonsense. Julie.